And now let's meet our basketball manager, Senior Riley Hildebrand. Escorted by her mother, Missy Hildebrand, and father, Jody Hildebrand, Riley has been involved in Monett High School sports for the past 3 years. Her plans after graduation are to attend Missouri State University for graphics design.
It's time for Monett High School sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game is sponsored by 3D Corporate Solutions, Friendly Tire, Bass Equipment, EFCO, Coast to Coast, Scott Smith, Farmers Insurance, Shane's Heating and Air, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Vaughn's JDV, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, the Monett Times, the CPA Group, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, Tyson Foods, Wintech, Post Electric, Randall, Mosry and Randall, Play Power, Blouse Family Dentistry, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, First State Bank, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, Grand Tire, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Nestle Road and Roberts, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Architectural Systems Incorporated, Quick Draw Gun, K Concrete, Price Cutter, Schreiber Foods, Great Dave's Coffee, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Jim Haston, Edward Jones, Morton Buildings, Remax Properties, Smokin' Wheels Barbecue, Monett Mufflers and More, Jack Henry, Sonic Drive-In, Joy's Infant and Children's Boutique, HHR Construction, Buchanan Funeral Home, Tombstone Solutions, Prime Cut, Joe's Tree Service, Crown Double K Realty, K's Floral Affair and Gardens, Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, T-Shirt Snob, Danae's Virtual Desk, Jamie Lynn's, and Cox Monett Hospital. Now celebrating his 39th year of sports play-by-play broadcasting, here is Missouri Sports Hall of Fame broadcaster Mike McClure.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Monett High School. This is Mike McClure, along with Dave Beckett. Welcome to tonight's high school basketball game between the Reed Spring Wolves and the Monett Cubs. For the Cubs, it is their final home game of the regular season. Reed Spring 5-17 under fourth-year head coach Austin Kendrick. The Cubs coming in at 7-18 under first-year head coach Andrew Ballack. Back on Tuesday, Reed Spring losing at Nevada 57-22. The Cubs on Tuesday losing a road game at Mount Vernon by the final score of 54-43. We'll come back and start our pregame visit with Monett basketball coach Andrew Ballack after this timeout. You're listening to Monett Cub Basketball on MHSCubs.com.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Friendly Tire at 703 West Highway 60 in Monett is proud to feature Yokohama tires. Yokohama's product line has expanded beyond its highly respected racing tires to include excellent all-season passenger car, crossover, SUV, and pickup tires, as well as all-terrain and mud-terrain tires. Check out the Yokohama Avid Ascend, the most advanced grand touring tire ever. Friendly Tire is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to noon. Stop in today for great customer service.
A multiple Gold Cup winner as Missouri's best small daily newspaper, the Monett Times is your most trusted source for local news. For up-to-the-minute news and information, visit their website, monett-times.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Call 417-235-3135 to purchase a subscription or place a classified ad, or stop by the Monett Times office at 801 North Lincoln. The Monett Times, your hometown area newspaper since 1899.
Founded in 1951, EFCO in Monett is a leading manufacturer of architectural aluminum, window, curtain wall, storefront, and entrance systems for commercial architectural applications. EFCO welcomes opportunities to build on its commitments to technology, innovation, and total satisfaction by keeping pace with the evolving needs of our customers. We want you to be a part of our team. Apply online, fcocorp.com/aboutus/careers. EFCO is an equal opportunity employer.
Monett Cup basketball brought to you by 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street. Friendly Tire, 703 West Highway 60, featuring Yokohama tires. Thank you to Mark Witt. The Monett Times at 801 North Lincoln. Purchase your subscription today. And EFCO, founded in 1951, their main office at 1000 County Road in Monett. You can apply online to join Team EFCO. Starting our pregame visit with Andrew Ballack, Monett in Reed Spring. The Wolves have one more regular season game next week at Mountain Grove. For Monett, this is it. So not only the regular season finale, final game at home, and play a pretty good ball club in Reed Spring. First of all, let's talk a little bit about the loss at Mount Vernon on Tuesday, 54-43. Again, there was just that one bad stretch. If you could take it out, your team's doing just fine.
Right, yeah, for sure. That's kind of been the trend for the last couple games. But we played a good game outside of that stretch. We got down 11-0. And then the final score was 11, right? So we played an even ball game after that, even cut it to 6 late in that fourth quarter. So not mad at my team's performance, not disappointed, a little disappointed in that stretch we had. But other than that, we fought, we played hard. Mount Vernon's a good basketball team. And I believe, if I'm correct, I think they've won 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 5, I believe, Mount Vernon has. So they're playing well right now. And so it was a good game. I'm looking forward to playing them again.
Yeah, as it turns out, the seed meeting was yesterday, and Mount Vernon the 4, Monett the 5. If you had won that game over Mount Vernon, you'd probably just end up flipping, so you're still going to end up playing them anyway.
Right, yeah, 100%. So, I mean, it should be a good battle. I mean, obviously the district is at Mount Vernon, so their student section should be rocking a little bit, which is fun. So I hope my guys accept the challenge. And like I said, it should be a good game. They're a good team, and playing well right now, so it'll be tough environment, tough to go get it done, but we're looking forward to it.
The Wolves coming in at 5-17. We will come back and get a scouting report on Reed Spring in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Coast to Coast is proud to carry Steel equipment. We're proud that much of Steel's legendary gasoline-powered outdoor equipment, from trimmers to chainsaws, is built right here in America. Working as hard as you do to get the job done. Real Steel. Find yours at Coast to Coast, 500 South Kyler in Monett. A majority of Steel gasoline-powered units sold in the United States are built in the United States, from domestic and foreign parts and components.
When you're dealing with life's ups and downs, it helps to know the ins and outs of insurance. Farmers Insurance has been sharing practical insurance knowledge for more than 90 years. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Contact Farmers Insurance agent Scott Smith in Monett at 417-737-7444 to find out how he can help you protect the things that matter the most. That's Scott Smith at 417-737-7444. Visit his office at 103 Cleveland. Don't forget to ask about the Cox Health and Jack Henry employee discounts.
Take the guesswork out when you're looking to replace your HVAC system or looking to install your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system for new residential or commercial construction. Hire the professionals at Shane's Heating and Air, family owned and operated since 1946. They specialize in geothermal and conventional HVAC systems. They feature Trane products for conventional systems and Bosch for ground source systems. Call Shane's Heating and Air, 417-235-6183. In business for over 75 years.
Find your freedom, leave the banking to us. When you bank with Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, we want you to spend more time doing what you love and less time worrying about your day-to-day banking. From our free mobile banking app to local helpful personal banking representatives, Freedom Bank strives to exceed your expectations of a hassle-free local banking experience. Banking on freedom for generations to come. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Coast to Coast at 500 South Cotter. Thank you to Leonard Witt and his staff. Scott Smith, Farmers Insurance at 103 Cleveland. Shane's Heating and Air. Thank you to Marcus and Sander. Call them at 417-235-6183. 3 generations serving your heating and air needs since 1946. And Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, 7 locations throughout southwest Missouri, including East Highway 60 in Monett. Continuing our visit with Andrew Ballack, Monett and Reed Spring. We mentioned the Wolves are 5-17. They've dropped 3 in a row. And tell me about Reed Spring. What do you see about them on film?
Yeah, Reed's they're kind of in the same boat as us, been struggling their last 4 or 5 games. They did beat Marshfield at Marshfield, so that was a good win for them. I watched that film, and they did a good job. They moved the ball well. They get downhill. They got good shots. So as long as we are disciplined defensively, in some of the games they lost, they struggled to score the ball, right? So if we sit down defensively, have some discipline, talk, communicate, fly around, and then rebound the basketball, only give them 1 shot, we should be in a good spot, holding them to a low number. But offensively, I think we can get good shots. I think if we work the basketball, I think if we get it moving, drive and kick, get multiple passes, multiple sides of the floor, I think guys will be putting opportunities to make shots. So looking forward to it.
What do you see about Nathan Mitchell on film? He is the only player averaging in double figures, about 10 points a ball game, leading 3-point shooter. What do you see about him on film?
Yeah, he's the guy. He's athletic. He's long. He gets out in transition. He's pretty good. He likes to attack when he catches the ball. It looks like from film he has an aggressive mentality offensively, trying to get downhill, trying to get a shot up on the rim, good shot on the rim, and then also from the perimeter. But so he likes to attack anytime he catches. He's long, he's athletic. As long as we guard him without fouling, and when he does get to the rim, wall up, and don't foul him, give him easy free throws, make him make tough contested twos at the rim, I think we'll be all right.
We'll come back and wrap up our visit with Andrew Ballack in a minute. You're listening to Monett Cub Basketball on MHSCubs.com.
Locally family-owned and operated since 1959, Vaughn's JDV Company is the leader in the Monett area in excavation work, including hauling and dozer work. They take this time to salute all student athletes. We appreciate the extra effort you put in, not only in the classroom, but in your particular sport, to be the best you can be every day. Best wishes from everyone at Vaughn's JDV Company, north of Monett on Highway H. Call Vaughn's at 235-7700.
Bennett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Bennett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
Founded in 1961, Bass Equipment provides the world's most complete line of rabbit and small animal equipment. For over 60 years, Bass Equipment continues to be the most experienced and knowledgeable manufacturer in the industry. Visit their website, bassequipment.com, or call 235-7557. Bass Equipment proudly manufactures their products at 607 17th Street in Monett.
The CPA Group offers services that give you freedom to be your best. Smart tax planning will help make all the difference for your year-end tax preparation. We have extensive experience providing full-service tax, payroll, and accounting to small businesses, agriculture, and the farming industry. Our team of dedicated professional staff make payroll easy and worry-free. Get the services you need from the experienced professionals at the CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett and 472 State Highway 76 in Cassville. Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part by Vaughn's JDV, excavation and hauling work since 1959. Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street, Bass Equipment at 607 17th Street, and the CPA Group, 2 convenient locations, 217 4th Street in Monett, 472 State Highway 76 in Cassville. Wrapping up our visit with Andrew Ballack, Monett and Reed Spring. Final game for the Cubs of the regular season, final home game. I'm sure you've talked a little, more one-on-one with your seniors, especially about tonight's ball game.
Yeah, 100%. Senior night is a big night for, it's a big night for us as a group in Monett community. Just playing at home is fun. But then senior night, this is those 5 guys' last opportunity to play a game in front of their own student section, their own fans at their home court, right? So that means a lot to those kids. And it means a lot to me to have the opportunity to to coach them. So I'm excited. I'm excited for those guys. Hopefully we can start out. I'm going to start off. It's perfect. I got 5 seniors, so it makes it easy. So I can start off 5 of my seniors, and hopefully we can get out to an early lead and hopefully hold that lead and kind of have a little bit of fun and play with some passion, play with some excitement, just enjoying the game of basketball, because that's what it's about in front of their fans. So we're really excited for those seniors.
Is this a safe statement? If you play good defense without fouling, you've got a really good chance to win this game.
Yes, sir. I believe so. If we sit down and guard, move our feet, and not put our hands on them, not send them to the free throw line, I like our chances of getting a win tonight for our seniors.
Is this a team you feel like you can press?
I think we can press them. I think we can heat them up. I think we can turn them over a little bit. I also don't want to give them easy ones, easy run-outs, because I think they at times can struggle in the half-court to score. So you got to pick your poison when you pick times when you want to press them, when you're effective with it, and then if they get a cheap bucket or two, you pull off the press for a little bit. But I think we can press them. I think we can heat them up. I think we can fly around and give us opportunities to get easy ones.
Yeah. Positive energy is also going to be a key tonight.
Yes, sir, for sure. Positive energy. I'm gonna try to make sure I bring some positive energy, and hopefully the crowds and student section and my own players bring some positive energy. So I'm looking forward to it.
Andrew, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
The head coach of the basketball Cubs, Andrew Ballack. We will come back and take a look at the starting lineups in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Andy Brand about Shelter's roadside assistance.
At Tyson Foods, we embrace the diversity of our team members, customers, stakeholders, and consumers, their unique backgrounds, experiences, thoughts, and talents. Everyone is valued and appreciated for their distinct contributions. Our team members' health and wellness is very important to us. We believe in helping our team members thrive inside and outside of the workplace. Check out TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods Monett is an equal opportunity employer.
Wintech, with facilities in Monett and Cassville, is an employee-owned company specializing in the building materials industry. Wintech's product lines range from vinyl and aluminum window systems to HVAC doors and commercial louvers. Our newest divisions consist of installation and testing services and logistics. If becoming a part of an employee-owned company is for you, feel free to stop by Wintech's Monett office at 201 Industrial Drive or go to wintechinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintech is an equal opportunity employer.
When you need professional electrical services for your residential, commercial, and industrial properties, contact Post Electric. You can also trust Post Electric to provide you with electrical solutions for your new construction project. You can rest easy knowing that we offer a 1-year workmanship warranty and emergency service on all electric services. Our local family-owned and operated business has been proudly serving all of Southwest Missouri with locations in Branson and Monett. For a free estimate, call Post Electric at 417-846-7100.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Andy Brandt, Shelter Insurance on East Highway 60 next to RE/MAX Properties. Tyson Foods Career, check out TysonFoodsCareers.com if you'd like to go to work for a Fortune 500 company. Wintech, an employee-owned company, locations in Monett and Cassville, and Post Electric. Give Ryan Post a call, 417-846-7100 for all of your electrical needs, both inside and outside. Mike McClure, joined tonight by Monett High School Athletic Hall of Fame broadcaster Dave Beckett. Great to have you with us. It is the final regular season game for Monett, their final home game. Reed Springs still a ball game next Tuesday at Mountain Grove, and great energy in the building tonight. Band's been playing good freshman games, good junior varsity games, and Andrew Ballack has a good feeling about picking up home win number 1 tonight.
Well, a great crowd here, as there should be. It's senior night, and I think everybody in the building, except me as a senior, was honored down there. But that's a good thing, because that shows a lot of participation, extracurricular from the kids and stuff. And, of course, you can hear the jazz band playing behind us, and lots of festivities going on. It's going to be a fun time. And talking of seniors, we look down there. One of the officials is the ageless wonder, Ricky McCulley, after
year 48.
3 hip replacements and 2 knee surgery, or 2 knee replacements, or 3 knee replacements and 2 hip surgeries. He's still officiating and does a incredible job. So he's one of the veteran officials, so should have a good officiated game tonight. Hopefully the Cubs can come out and play well.
District seed meeting was yesterday on the boys' side. Seneca number 1, Aurora number 2, Cassville 3, Mount Vernon 4, Monett 5, East Newton 6. Cassville and East Newton play Tuesday, February 27th at 7:30. Monett plays Mount Vernon Tuesday, February 27th at 6. That winner plays Seneca in the semis Thursday, February 29th at 6. Aurora gets the Cassville East Newton winner February 29th at 7. Boys District Championship game Saturday, March the 2nd, 3 p.m. All that action taking place at Mount Vernon High School. We will come back with the starting lineups after this timeout on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Do you need a lawyer's advice? Are you having legal difficulties? Randall, Mosry, and Randall at 405 East Broadway in Monett are general practice attorneys specializing in personal injury and criminal law. They have a solid reputation as effective legal practitioners and possess over 80 years of combined experience on which to draw. You can depend on Randall, Mosry, and Randall to get the best possible results. To improve your outcome, call 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
Families that play together stay together. At Play Power, we're a family of brands dedicated to enabling people of all ages to experience the power of play. Together, we're a world leader in producing premier recreation equipment, from commercial playgrounds to floating boat docks. We believe in providing fun, safe play solutions to our customers. Join us at Play Power on Highway 60 in Monett. Go to playpower.com, click on careers to see the current career job listings. Play Power is an equal opportunity employer.
At Glaus Family Dentistry, your oral health is our primary concern. Dr. Michael Glaus and Dr. Tandy Mulheron want to make sure your teeth stay healthy, function well, and look great. From regular cleanings and exams to advanced restorative treatments, all of your routine dental needs can be met right here at 800 Cleveland in Monett. Call 235-5155, Glaus Family Dentistry. We are your hometown dental team.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Randall, Mosry, and Randall, attorneys at law providing over 80 years of combined experience. Play Power, 878 East Highway 60. Experience the power of play. Apply today. Come work in a fun environment where they make playground equipment. And Glaus Family Dentistry, 8th and Cleveland and Monett, your hometown dental team. See what a difference it makes going to a family-owned dental practice. Starting for Reed Spring for fourth-year head coach Austin Kendrick. The guards, Jace Bowen, a 5'7" junior, averaging 6 points. Brody Pettigrew, a 6'1" sophomore, also averaging 6 points. Third guard, Jaden Turner, 6' junior, averaging 7 points and a team high 5 rebounds. Also at a guard, Nathan Mitchell, 6' junior, their leading scorer at 10 points per game. And the forward, Vince Hembry, a 6'5" junior, averaging 5 points per ball game. Boland, Pettigrew, Hembry, Turner, and Mitchell for Reed Spring. Starting lineup for the Monett Cubs coming in at 7 and 18. The guards, Eric Chavez, a 5'10" senior. The 5 seniors, by the way, all starting tonight. The second guard, Evan Witt, 6'1" senior, averaging 7 points. Third guard, Heisman Crockett, 5'7" senior, averaging 3 points. Fourth guard, Aiden Copeland, a 6' senior, averaging 6 points. And the forward, Ian Waterman, a 6'1" senior, averaging 13 points per game. Chavez, Waterman, Witt, Crockett, and Copeland. I know there's a great crowd here tonight, and I hope people can hear me okay through all this. Don't like things like this. The officials tonight, Mike McClintock, Rick McCulley, and Steve Epps. A week ago, this past Wednesday, on February the 7th, Mike McClintock's 20-year-old son died in an automobile accident. Mike is the premier baseball and softball umpire. He's a heck of a basketball umpire as well. Our thoughts and prayers go to Mike and his family. Had a chance to visit him before the game. They're having a kind of a memorial service for his son tomorrow. And, you know, fans come out and boo officials, whatever, to act like idiots at a lot of times. But these people are human beings too, and I'm telling you, Mike McClintock is one of the good guys in officials. Our thoughts and prayers are with Mike and his family. And that's that.
Yeah, that's a sad story, but Mr. McClintock realizes that life goes on and time heals all wounds, but still you're going to miss that young man for the rest of his life as McClintock, and so that's a tough way to go, but what a shame. And nobody's going to know that except for the ones that might be listening tonight. Nobody's going to know it unless they're listening here at the ball game.
Yeah.
Very important that the Cubs come away with a good start here in this ball game.
That wasn't a good start against Mount Vernon. We'll see if tonight's different. Reed Spring in the gray, Monett in the white. Here is Brody Pettigrew on the drive and a miss. And the 5 senior starters for the Cubs. It is Evan Witt quickly in front court with the basketball to Crockett. On top to Evan Witt. Left wing to Eric Chavez. Left foul line extended, Ian Waterman. Left baseline, this is Copeland. Good ball movement. Deep 3 by Waterman. Short. Defensive rebound to the Wolves, Jaden Turner.
Yeah, kind of a makeshift lineup, and that'll just go probably a couple of 3 minutes before things get normalized, but still having the seniors go ahead and get started, and that's a good token for them.
Nice touch by Andrew Ballack. Here's a foul line jumper good by Brody Pettigrew, who's averaging 6 points per ball game. Pettigrew hitting 29% from the field. It's 2-0 Reed Spring, 1 minute in. Left foul line extended, Ian Waterman. He had a team-high 15 points in that loss at Mount Vernon. Aiden Copeland had a season-high 14. Rainbow pass out to Heisman Crockett, guarded by Mitchell. Here's a 3, left wing up, and good by Copeland.
Copeland picking up exactly where he left off the other night as he's feeling it, and first shot for the Cubs goes through.
Monett with their first lead at 3-2, 90 seconds into the first quarter. Brody Pettigrew with the basketball for Reed Spring, handing it to Nathan Mitchell. Wolves leading score at 10 a game. To the left elbow, gives it to Hembry. Hembry driving on Witt, takes him all the way to the right block with his back to the basket. What's he going to do with the basketball? Gets rid of it. He finds his teammate, Jaden Turner.
Really good tough man defense are the Cubs playing. Where on the other end, Reed Spring started out in the zone.
Turner tries to drive the baseline, gets around Copeland, leans in, shot is good. Jaden Turner hitting a team best 46% from the field. 4-3, Reed Spring gets the lead back. 5:58 to go first quarter. Here's Eric Chavez, poked away but recovered by his teammate Aiden Copeland. Free throw line, Evan Witt, 15-footer, bounces out. Defensive rebound, Brody Pettigrew.
That shot should be there all evening as a long pass knocked away by Witt that time, but as far as the Cubs on the offensive end, as long as the Wolves continue to play that 2-3 zone, Evan Witt's going to be open right there in the middle, and you got to go inside out.
Landon Brand in for Monett, the 6'2 junior. Monett's leading scorer and leading rebounder. 15 points and 6 rebounds in for Eric Chavez. Chavez will take a seat. His team down by just 1 at 4-3. Hembry with the basketball for Reed Spring to Pettigrew. Bounces it back to Hembry. Being guarded by Witt. Leans in, whistle, and a travel.
Hembry tried to break down Witt's defense that time and just simply thought too much instead of just playing, and was correctly called for the travel.
Copeland, nice pass to Waterman. Waterman, 17-footer up off the rim, no good. Defensive rebound to Brody Pettigrew. 5:19 to go first quarter. Reed Spring 4, Monett 3. Wolves with possession of the ball. Pettigrew on the drive, puts it up. Count the basket and a foul. Foul on the floor, rather, before the shot.
It's going to go against Landon Brandt, his first.
Tuesday, he got 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes against Mount Vernon. Late in the first quarter, he came back in, got his 3rd foul, and set the rest of the half. He finished with a season-low 4 points. Boland for 3 from the right baseline, not this time. Offensive rebound, Reed Spring. Mitchell inside is fouled.
Waterman going to be whistled for the foul, and Ian had the shot altered at least by the Wolves, but come right straight down and correctly called for the foul.
Foul on Ian Waterman, his first. Couple of free throws coming up for Nathan Mitchell, hitting 58% from the free throw line. 4-3, Wolves by 1, not quite 3 minutes into the opening quarter. First free throw is good. Substitution for Monett. This is Logan Coots, a 6'7 junior, checking in for Aiden Copeland. Coots didn't score at Mount Vernon. Alex Meeks didn't score against Mount Vernon. Second free throw by Mitchell, no good. Defensive rebound to Coots. 5-3 lead for Reed Spring. 3 is up, missed by Waterman. Would have given Monett the lead. Coots the offensive rebound, goes right back to Waterman. Ian on the drive, and the shot short off the front of the rim. Rebound by Pettigrew.
And Coots immediately comes in, gets 2 rebounds, but the Cubs still can't score. Still stuck on that 3 that was shot by Aiden Copeland to open the ball game.
4:40 to go first quarter. Wolves by 2 with the ball. Here's Jace Bowen out near the block M near half court. Bowen averaging 6 points per ball game. He goes left side to Nathan Mitchell, guarded by Landon Brandt. Little shovel pass back to Pettigrew, guarded by Waterman. Pettigrew gets free, 18-footer off the rim. Defensive rebound, Evan Witt.
Still good man defense by the Cubs as Evan Witt brings the ball down to Brandt, and he's on the drive.
Waterman fakes to the right, goes to the left. Whistle as he penetrates the paint, and a foul on Reed Spring.
Cubs are getting some good looks in there close, but just simply can't get the ball to fall, and it's going to be ball out underneath their own basket for the Cubs.
Foul on Pettigrew, his first. First team foul on Reed Spring, inbounds to Brandt, top of the circle. Witt, straight on three, off the rim, rebounded by Pettigrew. Witt from three this year, 18 of 64, 28%. As a team, the Cubs from the three-point arc just 27% this year. Opponents hitting 29% from three. Cubs overall field goal percentage at 38%. Their opponents at 42%. Bounce pass to Hembry, leans in, gives it up to Mitchell. Mitchell with his back to the basket. Looks for a cutting Turner. He drives, shot blocked by Witt. Waterman wanted to go down court to Crockett. Ball knocked out of bounds by Reed Spring. The Wolves are at Mountain Grove on Tuesday, and then their district tournament, Class 4 District 11, will be hosted by Logan Rogersville High School as they host Ava, Clever, Hollister, Mountain Grove, and Reed Spring. One district title for Reed Spring. It was 24 years ago, back in the year 2000. They went on to finish third in the state that year, and that's been their only district title in boys basketball. Here is Witt in the lane. The three by Crockett. Yes, sir.
That time Witt penetrated, drew the defense to him, and then pitched it out to Crockett. And again, they go inside out, do the Cubs, and are successful.
6-5, Monett by 1, 3:08 remaining opening quarter. Jaden Turner with the basketball, right side to Nathan Mitchell. Got a size advantage, he's guarded by Crockett. They switch, and now basketball goes to Pettigrew. Top of the circle, Hembry. His 18-footer bounces out. Defensive rebound to Evan Witt. Witt, the team leader in assists with 57. Waterman, the leader in steals with 56. Witt drives off the window and good.
Yeah, you could tell Evan was looking for the drive, and he went in there with a drop step and then turned and went over the right shoulder and scored for the Cubs, an 8-5 lead for the Cubs.
5 straight by Monett, but a foul at midcourt on Monett.
I believe Ian Waterman's going to pick up his second foul. A little bit too aggressive there, right at mid-floor.
Well, a couple of substitutions for Monett. Copeland back in. We'll also see Alex Meeks, a 6'1 sophomore. Crockett to the bench, along with Waterman.
And Miles Young snuck in there also for the Cubs.
5'9 sophomore.
So the Cubs 8-5 lead, 2:34 to go in the first quarter.
Reed Spring only averaging 42 points per game. They're giving up 61, being outscored on the average by 19 a game. Mitchell inside. Foul line jumper up by Hembry, no good. Rebound actually hits the floor, then grabbed by Logan Coots. Cubs are averaging 52 points a game while giving up 60. Monett 0-8 at home. Reed Spring 3-6 on opponents' floors. Nice save by Brandt to avoid an over and back violation. Brandt with the basketball to the block, off the glass and good.
Thought Landon got a little bit deep that time, but Landon was able to get his body back the other way and was able to score. And down at the other end, looks like Coots is going to be picking up his first foul.
That was really close to block number 52 this year for Logan Coots. Instead, the foul, his first.
Be a two-shot foul as the Wolves will step to the line, trailing 10-5.
Mitchell back at the stripe. First one no good.
Mitchell, only person in double figures averaging for the Wolves with 10. Got one with 7 and a couple with 6 and 1 or 2 with 5, but Wolves have really struggled offensively this year.
Cooper Simpkins now in as the free throw good by Mitchell. He's 2 for 4 from the stripe.
And the Wolves drop back and no press this time.
5, the biggest lead for Monett. Reed Spring scored the first basket of the ball game. Brandt inside, good.
Brandt just able to overpower his defender that time, went up and went strong, and like to see that going to the basket and going strong to the basket.
Little full court press by Monett. Reed Spring will get it in front court. Hembry at the top of the circle. Looks to find a guard. He goes right side to Simpkins. Simpkins pressured by Meeks. Pass at the free throw line to Mitchell. Tries to get around Brandt. Shot no good. Coots may have got a piece of that. Ball goes out of bounds. It is a last touch by Monett.
Wolves kind of got in there underneath the basket and put up a shot, so to speak, but it goes off the hand of Meeks inside.
Jaden Turner in for Nathan Mitchell for Reed Spring. 1:17 to go first quarter. Cubs up 12-6. Here's Hembry inside. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound grab by Miles Young. Miles, nice move, driving to the bucket. His shot no good, but he will go to the free throw line.
And down at the other end, Hembry going up at 6'5", going up against 6'7", Logan Coots of the Cubs, and affected Hembry's shot, and coming back down the other way, Miles Young is going to go to the line to shoot 2.
It's a second foul on Brody Pettigrew. Miles Young, 55% free throw shooter this year, 6 for 11. Cubs as a team, not very good as a team from the free throw line, just 60%. First one, no good. Here's Nathan Mitchell, short stay on the bench. He checks back in to replace Brody Pettigrew. And Heisman Crockett will come in if Miles Young makes the next free throw. 1:07 to go first quarter. Cubs up by 6 at 12-6. Young with the second. It's good. Miles 1 for 2. He will check out. Heisman Crockett checks in.
So a guard for the Cubs there, and Cubs continue that 1-2-2 zone press full length of the floor.
10-1 run by Monett. Reed Spring had a 5-3 lead. There's a steal by Copeland. Copeland, right side Brandt. Just outside the free throw line, Meeks. Wanted to go down low to Coots. Ball deflected back to Meeks. Reverse layup is good.
Come back to Alex, and Alex was right there, and all he had to do is take one step off the glass and good, which he did, and it's 15-6 Cubs.
12-1 run by Monett. 35 seconds to go first quarter, 15-6 Cubs. Jace Boland with the basketball, guarded by Copeland. Boland dribbles top of the circle, goes back left wing to Simpkins. 24 seconds going to open court. Bad pass on a low post, stolen by Coots. Coots outlet pass, caught by Meeks, who will drive and score.
Cubs continue to turn over the Wolves, and Coach Ballack, that was his plan in pregame, was to turn them over, and that's what they've done.
6 seconds to go in the quarter. A miss inside by Hembry, gets his own rebound back, and a foul on the floor called on Monett with 2.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Foul on Alex Meeks will be his first. A 14-1 run. They're going to call it instead on Miles Young.
Yeah.
No, I was right.
Now they're saying Alex Meeks.
That's who I had.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So a 14-1 run for Monett. Hembry to the free throw line. 72%, a team high for Reed Spring. First one bounces out. Substitution for the Cubs. This is Evan Witt replacing Alex Meeks.
And Coach Ballack has been able to stay with the game plan. That was his game plan, to turn the Wolves over and then rush down to the other end and get a good shot. And the Cubs have been able to execute as Hembry makes the second of 2.
Here we go. 2 seconds to go in the quarter. Witt will just throw one to the other end, and that wasn't too far off the mark from 3/4 length of the floor. At the end of one, Monett 17, Reed Spring 7 on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
For 50 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say, nobody beats our deal.
Industrial Machine and Engineering Company has been a part of the Monett community since 1982. Their commitment to investing in people and equipment has enabled steady growth and added services to customers. With a modern, clean, full-service manufacturing facility, IMEC has the right equipment and processes that allow quick setups on small to mid-size lots and use tooling designed just for this type of production. Specializing in precision, IMEC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
If the American dream of homeownership is your dream too, it can become a reality with realistic goals, sound advice, careful planning, and a clear understanding of the costs involved. First State Bank's experienced mortgage lenders are available every day to answer your questions and guide you through this process and keep you informed before and after you've completed the mortgage closing. Need help planning your new home purchase? Contact First State Bank with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, and Cassville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in. Monett, 17-7 lead for the Cubs. We start the second quarter. Monett with possession of the basketball. Here's a three by Waterman, up and good.
Prior to the Wolves coming out from that end of the quarter, he's talking to some of his family on the sideline, was Ian, while he's standing out of bounds. And we got another turnover by the Wolves. But Ian looked to one of his family members, said something, stepped right in, got the pass back, and promptly hit a three.
Well, tell me what he said, they said for crying out loud. For the Wolves, this is Cash Myers, a 6'3 junior, checking in.
I'd say he said shoot the ball, which Ian knows how to do and did.
Monett by 13. This is Crockett out front. Right baseline, Brandt. Skip pass to Evan Witt. Goes left baseline to Crockett for three. No good. Rebound deflected over to Brandt. Back out to Witt. Or excuse me, Waterman, 15-footer, good.
Waterman now, first two baskets of the second quarter, and goes in there and scores, and we got a timeout by the Wolves. 22-7, the Cubs on top.
Man, where's this team been?
The best thing is the Cubs need to keep the pedal to the metal all the way through, and you can't relax, even though it's 15 here early in the second quarter, but still. And you know, Mike, you're talking about being senior night here for winter sports. Basketball winding down, last home game, district coming up, means baseball's right around the corner. Missouri State Bears opening up this weekend. I think the Division II Missouri Southern opened up last weekend, so baseball's right upon us. And talking about baseball, the Monett Cubs should have a really good baseball team this year. Looking forward to that, and of course, still looking to finance the turf for the baseball field and the softball field. Are going to go ahead and get started on those two projects. We're close enough to the monetary amount to where that we can go ahead and get started. Still raising funds, so if you want to be a part of that, turfing the field for the baseball and softball team, let Michael Calhoun or let us know. Get in touch with somebody and we'll take your money.
It is not too late. That is the important thing. If you want to be a part of that, it is not too late to make your donation. 22-7, Cubs by 15.
Cubs just come out and just exploded there, and kind of first couple of minutes had a hard time scoring, but now then since then, that's another turnover created by the Cubs. Pressure defense.
So yeah, we asked Andrew Ballick in the pregame, do you feel like Reed Spring is a team you can press? He said yes. You've got to pick the appropriate times. I think they have definitely picked the appropriate times here in the first half. Monett by 15. Crockett with the basketball to Waterman. Back to Crockett. Wolves back on defense. 2-3 zone. They go back to man. There's a whistle, travel on Waterman.
Ian was so open, he shuffled his feet prior to putting the ball down and correctly called for the travel, and Cubs maintain that full court pressure.
Leading 22-7, 6:49 remaining first half. Final regular season game, final home game of the basketball season for the Cubs. They'll be in the district tournament in Mount Vernon. Opening game February 27th on a Tuesday against the host Mountaineers. Myers, nice pass to a cutting Hembry, who scores.
That time, Reed Spring, once they don't turn the ball over, if they come down and run their offense, that was a pretty play there to Emery to give him 3 points.
22.
Excuse me. Yes, it was Emery.
22-9, Monett by 13. They've got the basketball. Brandt, right side for three. Too strong. Defensive rebound by Turner. Bolin, right side Turner. Right baseline Myers off his hand, or was it touched? It was touched by Monett, out of bounds. Back in for the Cubs, Copeland and Coots. Back in for the Wolves, it'll be Brody Pettigrew. Cub basketball sponsored in part by Jimmy Mitchell Motors, 555 South Alley in Aurora. Shop online 24/7, jimmymitchell.com. There's a steal by Monett off the inbounds pass. We're also brought to you by IMEC, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, and First State Bank. Get cash back, earn high interest, ask for Casasa checking. On the baseline, Meeks. Back out to Copeland. Good pass to Witt. 10-footer bounces in.
And again, try to get it to the middle of that zone, and you're either going to get a good shot or you're going to be able to pass it out to a teammate that's open to the outside. This time, Witt executed on the offensive end.
Monett had a 10-point lead at the end of the first quarter, now up by 15, 5.5 remaining here in the second quarter. Nice pass again, backdoor to Hembry, who scores.
Hembry get the ball down inside, and at 6'5", he can kind of finesse it up there, and he's already got 5 points for the Wolves.
He only shoots 42% from the field. Jaden Turner, their leading field goal shooter, at 46%. Crockett, 3, left wing, no good. Rebound pulled down by Pettigrew. Cubs have made 29 more three-point field goals than their opponents this year, but they've also attempted 141 more three-point field goals than their opponents. Nice pass inside. This is Myers. Pump fake shot up, no good. Tries to get the rebound back. He will be able to throw it off of Copeland out of bounds, and the Wolves will keep possession with Miles Young back in for Monett. Isaac Hayes, a 5'9 freshman, now in for Reed Spring.
So the Wolves with the ball underneath their own basket, still trailing 24-11 with 4:41 to go in the first half.
Pettigrew finds Bolin, who stays in bounds after he made the catch, opposite the Monett bench. Bolin in the paint, drives on Young, shot no good. Rebound by Monett. Brandt, nice outlet pass to Witt. Witt wanted a bounce pass to Copeland. It was not touched by Reed Spring. That's a Monett turnover.
That time Cubs kind of got in too big of a hurry. It's 3-on-1, in fact, and Cubs just overpassed and threw the ball out of bounds.
Love the backcourt pressure here by Monett. There's a steal by Witt. Left wing, Miles Young driving to the block, puts it up, no good. Blocking foul on Reed Spring.
Miles had the shot, but elected to go ahead and drive it in there and was able to draw the foul and be a two-shot opportunity for Miles Young as he steps to the line.
Foul on Isaac Hayes, his first. That's the first team foul on either team here in the second quarter. Miles Young, 55% free throw shooter. First one will bounce out. Substitution for Monett. Ian Waterman back in. Waterman really struggled from the three-point arc up at Mount Vernon. He was 1 for 9. One more for Miles Young. That free throw also no good. Defensive rebound to Myers.
And the Cubs immediately get into that full court pressure off of a missed free throw.
Bolin in backcourt to Pettigrew. Bouncing it into front court. Pettigrew gets it right back. Fakes the pass. Drive, shift to the left hand. Missed it. Rebound by Monett's Alex Meeks. In front court to Waterman. Right back to Miles Young. Halfway through the second quarter, 24-11 Monett. Brandt had it, lost it, stolen by Turner.
Lots of traffic in there, and the ball got away from Landon Brandt.
Low post Myers, and he's fouled from behind by Alex Meeks.
On the offensive end, Mike, I'd like to see maybe move Landon Brandt into the middle there and throw it into him, and then that way he can create right there in the middle. But that time Ian Waterman was on the middle of the offensive end, but Bolin's back on the attack.
Bolin pressured by Waterman. Pass comes back out to Pettigrew. Pettigrew guarded by Copeland. Really good man-to-man defense by Monett tonight. Isaac Hayes with the basketball. Left side Bolin. 3:23 to go second quarter. Wolves trail 24-11. A drive, a shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, Hayes. Hayes jumper over Coots, no good. Coots grabs the rebound. How high do you got to shoot it over a 6'7" defender?
And then Coots went to the basket and got the rebound.
Open three for Copeland, no good. Rebound by Jaden Turner. Some of that momentum, the Cubs still have a 13-point lead. Move inside, pass to Myers. Myers wanted to go back to Turner, stolen by Coots.
And overpassing that time by the Wolves as they had it point blank and just continued to throw the ball back and forth.
Three by Copeland, missed it.
Right there at the basket, but just a little bit too short.
And a foul in backcourt on Reed Spring. They'll get a screen, illegal screen on Cash Myers, his first. And we will take a timeout here. 2:27 to go second quarter. Monett 24, Reed Spring 11. on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
Don't drive with worn-out tires. Grand Tire has 4 convenient locations, including Joplin, Aurora, Cassville, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. For longer-lasting tires, remember to check the tire pressure frequently, inspect the tread depth, check for uneven tire wear, and regularly rotate your tires. For one of the area's largest selection of tires, stop in today at Grand Tire.
Monett nearly commits the turnover. Young somehow able to get the pass to Waterman. Drives to the basket, missed it. Brandt offensive rebound, follow shot good.
And that time Landon did start out in the middle of the zone offense, and plus he got the offensive rebound and got 6 points, does Landon Brandt for the Cubs.
Monett by 15, 26-11. Second time they've led by that margin here in the second quarter. Evan Witt waiting to check back in along with Heisman Crockett. For Reed Spring, Jace Bolin at the top of the circle. Drives on Miles Young. Shovel pass to Turner. Off the glass, too strong. Rebound, Logan Coots fouling backcourt on Reed Spring.
Coots went up strong and was able to maintain possession of the basketball. And going to go against Simpkins, his first. Coach Ballock's used 9 players thus far here. He just kind of rotated them in and out every 2 to 3 or 4 minutes.
100 seconds to go in the first half. 26-11, Monett by 15. Brandt left side. That is Crockett to Witt. The baseball pass to Brandt. 3 by Waterman. Got it.
Right there in front of his group of parents there for senior night. He's got 8 now for the Cubs.
18-point lead, largest of the game for Monett. Turner back out to Bolin. Only 1 team foul on Monett, 3 team fouls on Reed Spring here in the second quarter. Bolin controls at the point, guarded by Crockett. Waist-high right-handed dribble, goes right side to Isaac Hayes. Bounce pass just outside the free throw line to Simpkins. Brandt gets a hand on it and a steal. Witt to Brandt, drives and scores.
Good lead pass from Evan Witt that time to Landon Brandt. Didn't even have to put the ball on the floor, and Landon goes up and scores.
The lead is 20 for Monett. 14-footer, short by Turner. Offensive rebound. Simpkins missed it. Rebound by Brandt. Outlet to Crockett, but he stepped out of bounds.
The outlet pass let him out of bounds over there, and Heisman says, I stepped on the sideline, and Ricky McCulley says, absolutely, and it's back the other way.
More substitutions by Andrew Ballack, the 5 on the floor right now. We look out and see Crockett, Copeland, Meeks, Witt, and Brandt. 24 seconds to go first half. 31-11, Monett by 20. Let's just skip halftime and go straight to the third quarter. Right wing Hayes drives on Copeland to the baseline. Cut off there. 3 up by Pettigrew, short. Offensive rebound, Wolves. Follow shot missed by Hayes, and then a foul on the rebound. This will be a push on Reed Spring on Cooper Simpkins. The 4th team foul, so no free throws will be shot.
Good position that time by Evan Witt as he was fighting for the defensive rebound and was able to box out Simpkins and force Simpkins come over the top.
Hembry and Mitchell back in for Reed Spring. Coots back in for Meeks. Meeks has the 2 fouls. Good move there by Andrew Ballack. They roll the basketball inbounds to Crockett. 5 seconds to go first half. Crockett hands it to Copeland. Copeland bounce pass to Brandt. 3 in the air, no good. Halftime in Monett, Cubs 31, Wolves 11. Back with our halftime stats after this.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Since 1988, Nestle Road and Roberts Optometrist, a member of Vision Source, has been the leader and preferred provider of quality vision care products and personalized optometry services. Dr. Jerry Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, and Dr. Aubrey Roberts are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in your community through enhanced vision. Nestle Road and Roberts has 3 convenient locations: 5th and Cleveland in Monett, east side of the square in Mount Vernon, and Bridgeport Plaza on Highway 39 in Shell Knob.
Architectural Systems Incorporated's mission is to serve as a full-service partner to our customers in the commercial construction industry. We will continually strive to improve, meet, or exceed our commitment to provide the highest quality products and on-time delivery. Our goal is to be your single source for everything from engineering to finished product. ASI is expanding. Apply online at asi-mo.com/careers. ASI is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Brad Hawkins with Quick Draw Gun. I would personally like to invite you to come see us. You will find our staff very knowledgeable with a customer-friendly attitude. You will be treated fairly with accurate information and an honest deal. Our staff does not earn commission, but they would love a chance to earn your business. We are Missouri's highest rated Cerakote shop and offer custom laser engraving. We have shops in both Monett and Cassville, so please stop by and say hello. I personally guarantee your satisfaction and stand behind everything we sell and service. Quick Draw Gun, your hometown gun store.
Keep your property looking new with professional exterior cleaning services from Stay Clear. Need your windows cleaned? Do you need help with soft washing services? From roofs to driveways, Stay Clear is your preferred expert. They also offer professional pressure washing services that are sure to make your property shine. We are here to make your home or business look its best. See our 5-star reviews on our Facebook page. For your free estimate, call Stay Clear 417-669-5107. Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part by Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau at 100 Chapel Drive. If you're in Missouri, he's got you covered. Grand Tire, 4 convenient locations, Joplin, Cassville, Aurora, and Pierce City. Get your new tires today at Grand Tire. Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, family owned since 1971, South Highway 37 in Monett, as well as locations in Carthage and Springfield. You'll like the way they do business. Tell a friend. Nestle Road and Roberts Optometrist, locations in Monett, Mount Vernon, and Shell Knob. How clear is your vision? Thank you to Dr. J.D. Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, and Dr. Aubrey Roberts. ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated, locations in Monett, Aurora, and Granby, hiring at all 3 locations. Quick Draw Gun, 601 South Keiler in Monett, 468 Highway 76 in Cassville, where they buy, sell, and trade. And by Stay Clear, keep your property looking new with professional exterior cleaning services from Stay Clear. Call them for your free estimate, 417-669-5107. Tonight they are honoring the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade boys basketball teams from Monett, and now the 7th and 8th graders being honored. It was senior night. Big game. Cubs up 20 at halftime, 31-11.
Well, Cubs were a little bit slow coming out of the gate. Scored there quickly on a 3 by Aiden Copeland, but then kind of in a lull for a minute or two, but then once the offense kicked in, got 17 points in the first quarter, in fact, and then you're thinking, well, you don't want to slow down a little bit. Second quarter got 14, so, you know, the Cubs are staying pretty consistent, staying in there, keeping that press on the Wolves, turning the Wolves over, and then coming down and trying and executing pretty well in a 31-11 lead.
There's just been games when Reed Spring has not scored over 30 points. Up 11, and they scored 23, Forsyth 28, Clever 29, Nixon 19, Lebanon 27, Rogersville 19, Nevada 22. That's 7 times this year when they didn't even get to 30.
Yeah, their offense is struggling. They just don't seem to, well, of course, like I say, you turn the ball over and you don't even get a chance to score because you don't get a shot up. But first of all, you got to take care of the ball, and then secondly, in the inside, other than Hembry's in that first half that we saw tonight, not much going on.
See how good your memory is. Remember the last time these 2 teams played?
No.
Well, they played in the regular season last year. Reed Spring beat Monett by 16 points. They met 10 days later in the district tournament at EE Camp Gymnasium. where the final score was Monett 25, Reed Spring 19. Remember that game?
That's right. Yes, that low scoring back and forth. I don't want it, you take it. No, you take it back the other way, and lots of missed shots, lots of turnovers. But it still comes down to a W for the Cubs as far as if you're a Cub fan, which we are. But, yeah, that's right, 25-19, and you're thinking, is anybody going to score? And for a district, that both teams struggled, but the Cubs were able to pull that one out.
I'm just trying to find lots of ways to stump you tonight.
Yeah, really. That one did. Yeah, I remember the game, but I didn't remember it was Reed Spring.
Let's go with the first half scoring. First of all, for Monett, Ian Waterman with 8 points. Those were all in the first quarter. Landon Brandt also with 8 points. Evan Witt has 4. Alex Meeks with 4. Heisman Crockett 3. Aiden Copeland with 3. For the Reed Spring Wolves, Vince Hembry has 5 points. Brody Pettigrew with 2. Jaden Turner with 2. Nathan Mitchell with 2. The Cubs were just 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Reed Spring was 3 for 6 from the free throw line in the first half. 31-11, Monett by 20 here at halftime, and we'll be back with more coverage in a minute.
Since our founding in 1964, K Concrete has always been committed to personal customer service and a high-quality product, and that tradition continues today. Family has always been at our core, and that's how we take care of our neighbors as part of our extended family. As a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete, K Concrete serves Southwest Missouri with dependable customer service and a family philosophy. From dairy farms to driveways, patching to parking lots, we specialize in reliable ready-mix, all delivered where and when you need it.
Price Cutter is the proud exclusive retailer of Show Me Beef, Missouri's best, born, raised, and processed in Missouri. This new line of local USDA Choice Angus beef products features superior craftsmanship and consistency that you can find in some of the finest restaurants. Show Me Beef and Price Cutter. Local matters. Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the rest for you with Price Cutter Curbside. Order online, by phone, or download our Shop Price Cutter app. Fill your cart, reserve your time slot, pay online. Try Price Cutter Curbside today.
Our vision at Schreiber Foods, to do good through food. We recognize our responsibility to do good in the world and are driven to make a difference for our partners, our business, our customers, and our communities. At Schreiber Foods, we build lasting relationships based on collaboration, commitment, and trust. We're exceptional at the things that matter most: food safety and product quality, operational excellence, customer brand leadership, developing our people, and making Schreiber Foods an awesome place to work.
It is a great day for some Great Daves. Have you tried a cup of Great Dave's coffee? Perhaps you would like a drink from the espresso bar, including cappuccino, latte, iced latte, or Americano. For something different, try the Uncle Whitey, Arnie, or Steamer. And did we mention the fresh, Danish-style pastries? You can find the Great Dave's Coffee mobile trailer next to Dollar General on East Highway 60 in Monett. Follow their Facebook page for the latest information.
Monett Cub basketball on MHS Cubs, sponsored in part by K Concrete, a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete. Price Cutter, 2150 East Cleveland, celebrating 56 years in the Ozarks. Local matters. The partners of Schreiber Foods Monett, their vision to do good through food, and Great Dave's Coffee, East Highway 60 next to Dollar General. See their Facebook page, Great Dave's Coffee. See what other locations they take their mobile trailer to. Perfect place to get your hot cup of coffee and a fresh Danish first thing every morning at Great Dave's Coffee. Shout out to our buddy Perry Phillips, who does just a great job promoting Reed Spring Sports on his website, perryphillipssports.com. He's getting ready for small school district basketball next week. He was here last night, and obviously the voice of the Reed Spring football team, and just wanted to send a shout out to Perry. He's put on his Facebook page for Reed Spring fans to join us tonight, and so he has been a longtime friend of ours, and I just want to thank Perry for all his work he does with Reed Spring and the schools down in the Branson area.
Longtime friend to us, and then also a longtime broadcaster for Reed Spring, Branson, Hollister. He does lots of different schools down there and lots of different sports, and of course also Perry is, I believe, still president of the school board at Reed Spring, so does a lot of things down there. He decided that he was going to take the night off and maybe spend some family time, which this time of year with district coming up and everything, broadcasters got to be on the road about every night there, as many teams as he covers, so took advantage of a chance to spend some time. So if he's listening, which I would assume that maybe he might be, hello, Perry, and we'll try to do the best we can and not be too much of a homer.
Missouri State home tomorrow, Missouri Southern home tomorrow. The Bears have
Valparaiso.
At 1?
At 1, yes. So Bears desperately need a win. Anytime they can win, they need it's late enough in the season, they need a win. So hopefully they can pull that one off. And then the Pitt State, Missouri Southern, that's anytime they get together, whatever they're playing, it's a brawl one way or the other. So hopefully the Lions can come out on top there.
Women's game at 1:30, men's game at 3:30 at the Leggett Platt Athletic Center tomorrow in Joplin. Here at halftime, Monett leading Reed Spring 31-11. Third quarter coming up next.
Are you ready for the best cashew chicken in Monett? For lunch or dinner, stop in at Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart. Call ahead at 235-3568 and use their convenient pickup window for carry-out orders. Order from their large menu, including sushi, or get their always delicious, always fresh, mouth-watering buffet, including salad bar, ice cream, and other dessert options. You'll be treated like family at Lai in Monett.
Windmill Ridge Golf Course is located at South Park in Monett, with the clubhouse located next to the Monett YMCA. This challenging 18-hole municipal facility is open year-round, weather permitting. The front 9 holes opened in 1940 as the original course, with tight, tree-lined fairways. The back 9 opened in 2002 and is a link-style, more open design. There are 4 sets of tee boxes to accommodate many different skill levels. To reserve your tee time, call 235-6076 or go online at windmillridgegolf.com.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones, financial advisor Jim Haston, can help you stay on track. Give him a call at 417-235-8216. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Morton Buildings, when you build with us, you build something that lasts. A Morton stands the test of time. We've been at this for more than 120 years after all. What got us here is simple. Our materials, our people, and a warranty that beats all others. In the construction industry, you get what you pay for, and cheaper is rarely better. With Morton, you get the most for your money. There's a reason for that. Quality. We want your building to be one that you can pass down to future generations. Call 235-7804 or stop by Morton Buildings on South Highway 37 in Monett.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart. Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Jim Haston, your Edward Jones representative, making sense of investing. And Morton Buildings on South Highway 37. See their website, mortonbuildings.com. Monett back out on the floor to start the third quarter, kind of their normal starting 5. Andrew started the 5 seniors tonight: Eric Chavez, Ian Waterman, Evan Witt, Heisman Crockett, and Aiden Copeland. And for the second half, it's Crockett, Witt, Coots, Brandt, and Waterman. Reed Spring with the basketball, moving from left to right. We are located across from the team benches and across from the huddle camera as you watch us on the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live, in addition to the audio broadcast on MHSCubs.com. The shot by Hembry around Coots, no good. Brandt the rebound. Baseball pass outlet to Evan Witt. Witt will settle down in front court, back to Brandt. Left wing Crockett, touch pass Waterman for 3. Yes, sir.
Ian now with 3 threes, got 11 points. So the Cubs half-times are for adjustments. We'll see if the Cubs can continue that on. As I say that, the Wolves come down and score quickly.
Pettigrew,
yes.
With 4. So a quick answer by Reed Spring. Cubs still lead 34-13. Crockett pressured, finds Brandt out near midcourt. Left wing Waterman. So Reed Spring still the 2-3 zone. Witt to Brandt, down the middle of the lane, finger roll good.
Landon saw the opening and never did close, so he just went in straight up in front of the rim and put the ball up and in for the Cubs. 36-13 Cubs.
Second time Monett's led by 23. 10-footer missed by Pettigrew. Rebound, Hembry, follow shot no good. Offensive rebound, Bolin, whistle on a Monett foul.
Coots going to be guilty of his second foul as he fouled Bolin, and Bolin will step to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Man, great student section here tonight. Holy cow. Bolin to the free throw line, 67% this year. On a 6-point per game average, yet to score tonight. His first free throw, no good. Second free throw, short. Rebound to Brandt. Landon racing into front court. Waterman back to Brandt. Right side, Evan Witt. Wolves still in a 2-3 zone, it appears, and they are. Brandt, Witt, back out to Crockett, to Waterman, penetrates to the left elbow, 15-footer, good.
Ian shooting with a lot of confidence now. Had a couple go down, and just like the other night when Aiden Copeland had a couple go down, he's kept on shooting and kept on scoring, and Ian now with 13.
Waterman in double figures for the 17th time in 25 games. Brandt in double figures for the 23rd time in 26 games. Pass on the baseline, stolen by Brandt. His long outlet pass batted up in the air and stolen by Bolin. He was looking for Waterman at the other end. Open three for Pettigrew, no good. Rebound Landon Brandt. Backcourt pressure on him by Mitchell. Landon racing into front court. Kicks it on the wing to Waterman. That three is short. Defensive rebound, Turner.
Evan Witt come in there and got a hand on the ball, or finger on the ball, knocked it off the basket, but still Wolves come away with it.
Hembry cut off on the baseline by Coots. Gives it up to Turner. Little shovel pass back to Hembry. Jumper from the right baseline short. Rebound to Monett's Ian Waterman.
Hembry a little bit hesitant from shooting out there at 6'5". He's not his shot, and that time he decided to take it after a couple of other times. Thought it looked like he was going to, but didn't.
Witt to the top of the circle, penetrates down the lane, bounce pass to Coots, who will lay it in.
Pretty play by Evan Witt that time. Drew the defense to him and then dropped it off to Logan Coots point blank.
40-13, Monett by 27, largest lead of the ball game. Timeout, Reed Spring. 4:43 to go in the third, 40-13, Monett. Back in a minute.
With a limited number of homes in the current market, you need an agent with the right connections, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. You can rest assured that Sam and Becky Green at RE/MAX in Monett are the right agents for any level of service in any market condition. Sam and Becky have extensive knowledge of the Monett area and can help you find the right home for you or the right buyer for your home. See them at 855 Highway 60 in Monett or call 235-2200.
Smokin' Wheels Barbecue is a locally owned and operated mobile barbecue food trailer and catering company dedicated to smoking up some delicious barbecue. Customized catering for your special event, including tailgate parties, family reunions, wedding receptions, corporate events, holiday parties, and much more. We provide our customers with the freshest barbecue possible, accompanied by exceptional customer service. For more information on Smokin' Wheels Barbecue, call Jeff Laufer at 417-861-3969.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. 4:35 to go third quarter, 40-13 Cubs. Reed Spring losing it out of bounds for Monett. Aiden Copeland back in, along with Alex Meeks and Miles Young.
Mitchell puts up the three that time, an air ball, and goes off the hands of one of the Wolves inside fighting for the rebound.
27-point lead, largest of the night for Monett. Here is Young in front court. Bouncing it to Landon Brandt. In the low post, Meeks draws a double team. Young for three, yes.
Miles Young hits a three, gives him 4 points, and the Cubs a 30-point lead.
It's just his fifth triple of the year. He came in 4 for 17 for 24% from beyond the arc, and the Cubs by 30. A drive inside by Mitchell for the basket.
Wolves kind of token pressure here, but Miles Young and bring it down, and now then Landon Brandt.
Student body yelling out, "We want Chavez." Right side.
Chavez, first year playing basketball after a very successful football career, kicking the ball as we got a shot at the other end. The Wolves miss, but got to give it to Chavez coming out for his senior year and playing as well as he has.
He got the start tonight on senior night. A drive and a basket for Waterman. 14 for Ian.
Ian has the ability to put it on the floor rather than just shoot it, and that's exactly what he did that time, and drew the defense, went around, and easy shot inside.
Two subs waiting for Reed Spring. A block by Waterman on the shot attempt by Turner, out of bounds. 4, now 5 Wolves coming in for Austin Kendrick, who's a 2004 graduate of Parkview High School. Tyson Porter, one of the new faces in, a 5'9" sophomore.
Now Landon Thrasher along with August Black coming in for the Cubs. So Brandt goes out and Meeks goes out for the Cubs.
We'll get some other changes here for Reed Spring as we pull out the blue and gold tournament bracket. Here's Isaac Hayes with it. Top of the circle, Simpkins. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Monett by 30. Tyson Porter, the sophomore, guarded by Thrasher. Sam Carpenter, a whistle. Isaac Hayes with a miss, but a foul.
I believe August Black will be whistled for the foul as he reached in trying to steal the ball, and that's his first.
Second team foul on Monett. No team fouls on Reed Spring yet in the third quarter. Monett by 30, Wolves with the ball. Tyson Porter. Pass too low for Simpkins, out of bounds. That's a Reed Spring turnover.
And with the 5 new players for the Wolves, they're just dropping back, not putting any pressure on the Cubs, and Miles Young will walk the ball across mid-floor.
Young, Copeland, top of the circle, Black, left wing, Waterman. Waterman drives off the window and in. He's got 16.
17.
17, thank you.
That's what I've got,
okay.
Which is 2 points higher than the amount that he had the other night, and got a drive at the other end, and Porter scores for the Wolves.
Tyson Porter's first 2. Waterman still with the dribble. Shovel pass to Young, top of the circle, Black. Left wing Copeland for 3. Circles around and out. Defensive rebound to Reed Spring.
Right there, but just rims out at the last second.
41. See what the Wolves do. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Wolves with ball on the perimeter. They're really not looking too much to score inside, and Copeland with the good defense, and the Wolves still looking.
Carpenter to Bolin, over to Isaac Hayes. 90 seconds left in the third. Here's a 3 by Porter, no good. Rebound batted up in the air, grabbed by Reed Spring. Nice feed inside to Carpenter. His shot is up, no good. Rebound Thrasher. Outlet to Miles Young. Black finds Ian Waterman. Waterman driving the baseline, count the basket and a foul.
Ian looking to pass, and he thought, well, if the defense is not going to come to me, I'll just go ahead and drive the baseline and draw the foul, which he did. 19 now for Ian Waterman, and he'll step to the line to shoot another free throw.
Don't have a 21.
Foul went on 21.
Yeah. Free throw, good. Ian will come out, Brandt back in.
Ian with 20 points in his pocket going to the bench over there. Down to 1:09 to go in the third quarter, and it's the Cubs 50, the Wolves 17.
So yeah, Waterman by himself has now outscored the Wolves by 3. Wow. Near steal, it is stolen by Young. Young with a layup and a pushing foul called on Tyson Porter after the basket.
Frustration there by Porter, has had his pocket picked, and then a layup scored by the pocket picker, and just a push there, and stepping to the line will be Miles Young for the free throw.
His free throw good. He has a new season high of 7 points. Lane violation will take the point off the board. So back to 6 points for Miles Young. Bounce pass, stolen. Oh, wow, don't get chippy here. Ball was stolen by Copeland, and then frustration foul by Reed Spring, and again, tempers need to cool.
Yeah, the Wolves grabbed Copeland by the jersey, and then Copeland got a little bit upset, which I would have too, and going to be a foul called against the Wolves.
On Isaac Hayes, his second. And I think a timeout has been called. We'll take a break here. 53 seconds to go in the third. Monett 52, Reed Springs 17 on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
In this day and age, it has become more and more important to find an auto mechanic who is trustworthy, honest, affordable, and will get the job done right the first time. That perfectly describes the professionals at Monett Mufflers and More at 310 Central. Bring in your car or truck for alignments, oil changes, brakes, heating and air conditioning, hoses, belts, tune-ups, diagnostics, and more. Family owned and operated by Mike and Christine Shanks. They invite you to become a valued customer today. Call 235-6503.
Jack Henry is a well-rounded financial technology company that strengthens connections between financial institutions and the people and businesses they serve. Jack Henry provides technology solutions to enable clients to innovate faster, strategically differentiate, and successfully compete while serving the evolving needs of their account holders. We empower clients with people-inspired innovation, personal service, and insight-driven solutions that help reduce the barriers to financial health.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Monett Mufflers and More. Thank you to Mike and Christine Shanks, located at 310 Central, and Jack Henry, prioritizing openness, collaboration, and user centricity. Reed Spring with a ball, jumper up, good for Tyson Porter.
So the Wolves come up with a steal and a quick basket, brings it to 52-19.
Left wing, Young. Down low, Thrasher. It's stolen by Reed Spring. Late third quarter, Reed Spring down 52-19. Carpenter back to Hayes for three, no good. Brandt the rebound. Long outlet pass caught by Copeland. Chases it down in the corner. Passes back out to Miles Young. Monett will hold for one shot. 10 seconds to go in the third, 52-19 Monett. Brandt blocked by Simpkins, who comes away with the ball. It'll be a shot from half court by Porter, off the back of the rim, no good. At the end of three here in Monett, Monett 52, Reed Spring 19. Back in a minute.
Order Ahead is available at Sonic drive-ins around the country. Make sure you're using the latest version of the Sonic app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. When prompted, allow the Sonic app to access your device location to find Sonic drive-ins near you that support Order Ahead. Browse the menu, customize your order, add items to your bag, pay for your order using a credit card or a Sonic gift card, then select the pickup time. Order Ahead will put you first in line every time at Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland in Monett.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with owner Jeremy Vanderball, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
Cub basketball brought to you by Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland and Monett and Buchanan Funeral Home. We start the fourth quarter 52-19 with a running clock, with the margin being more than 30 at the current time. Chavez is in for Monett. Here's a steal by Reed Spring. Outlet to Hayes. Hayes with a drive, a miss, and a foul on the Cubs.
August Black going to pick up his second on the breakaway layup that time by the Wolves. So Hayes will go to the line to shoot two shots.
First one by Hayes, no good. Hayes struggling at the free throw line this year. Does miss the second as well. Offensive rebound, Wolves, and that will go in on the rebound basket for 21. Try to get the name from Ken Gaspar. That is 52-21. Whistle, foul out front.
Porter going to pick up his second foul. And the clock continues to run. It's score 52 to 21.
So it's a 31-point margin right now. If it ever gets under 30, we'd have normal clock situations. Chavez, Brandt to Crockett. Crockett's pass batted up in the air. Crockett, presence of mind to throw it off the leg of Carpenter out of bounds. Monett will keep possession.
And the student crowd would like nothing better than Chavez to have a chance to get a
He's not
score.
scored all year. He's played in his 9th game. Right side, Black, driving to the baseline. Chavez gave it up. The pass stolen by Pettigrew. Drives on Brandt and scores. Pettigrew with 6, and now it's under 30, 52-23, 29-point lead, so normal running clock situation unless the Cubs score this time down floor. Out front, Heisman Crockett, guarded by Carpenter. Bounce pass to Brandt. To Crockett. Back to Brandt, foul on Reed Spring. See if we can hear the name from Ken Gaspar. Ian Phillips, maybe? Sound like he said Ian Phillips, but we will double check. Brandt, left baseline, 5:26 to play. Chavez gives it up, straight on 3 by Black, off the rim. Rebound grab by Reed Spring, pulled in by Isaac Hayes. In front court to Brody Pettigrew. 3 from the baseline by Carpenter, no good. Ooh, offensive rebound.
Had to be a walk.
That is a travel, yep.
Goes up high for the rebound that time. Were the Wolves and come down and lost his footing and correctly called for the travel.
Alex Meeks in. Replay. So we see Black and Crockett on top. Brandt, Meeks, and Chavez. Here's Chavez right side. Quickly gives it back up to Heisman Crockett. Cubs reverse it left wing to Brandt. Brandt drives and scores. 12 for Landon. Back to a 31-point lead for Monett, 54-23, 4:41 to play in the game. Pettigrew, top of the circle, Cash Myers. Myers down low to Pettigrew, missed it, gets his own rebound back, missed it. Rebound pulled away by Meeks. Outlet to Brandt, and off his hand out of bounds. Turnover giving it back to Reed Spring with Waterman, Copeland, and Witt all back in for the Cubs.
And 21 for the Wolves, according to Barry Phillips, which he would know is Ian Phillips.
Okay, that's what I thought I heard him say.
That's what I thought I heard him say too, but I wasn't for sure.
And Jackson Gregg now in for the Wolves. He wears 25. He's a 6'1" junior. 4 minutes to go in the game, 54-23 Monett. There was Gregg who had it momentarily. Gregg covered by Chavez, and Chavez the steal. 2 on 3. Chavez will go to the free throw line as he is fouled.
It's just the third foul.
Well, was he in the act of shooting?
That'd be a stretch, I think.
All right.
The crowd for Monett won.
Chavez is on the free throw line.
Yeah, he's
Mike
thinking he's
McClintock
going
says
to.
nope, foul on the floor.
And I agree with it. It was on the floor. Chavez was on to shoot a free throw, but as well as everybody else.
So again, Dave, 25 is Jackson Gregg for Reed Spring.
Okay.
Into Chavez. Here's 3 is up. Air ball. Phillips the rebound. At the point, Pettigrew. Pettigrew to the block, and he is fouled.
Crockett, I believe, his first 2-shot foul. Pettigrew to step to the line to shoot 2.
67% foul shooter, averaging 6 points, has 6 points. First one, no good. Reed Spring is 3 for 11 from the free throw line. They've not made a free throw since the first quarter.
August Black back in for the Cubs and
replacing Waterman, who will sit down with 20 points. Pettigrew's second, good.
Checking in for the Wolves, number 33.
Pettigrew goes out.
This is Max Hershey. He wears number 33, a 6'1 sophomore. Monett with the basketball. This out front, Crockett. We got a whistle and a timeout called by the Cubs. So substitution timeout. We'll go ahead and take a break here, I think.
No, they're going to go ahead and play.
All right.
Coach Kendrick said, no, let's just go ahead and play. If
All
that's
right.
what the Cubs want to do is make a substitution.
They're going to take the seniors out. First one, Evan Witt. He'd already taken Waterman early. Might just try to recognize each one as he can. 54-24, Monett by 30. Running clock situation, 1:53 to go. Chavez giving it up to Black. Black penetrates in. Wanted to go back to Chavez. Ball deflected out of bounds by Phillips. And now Andrew Ballack will bring Coots and Thrasher back in. There's too many players on the floor. They've not allowed Monett to get the substitutions. By the way, the huddle camera has shut off. We've reached 9:15, so if you're watching us on the YouTube channel, the rest of the ball game will be on just the video only. Going to take Chavez out, taking Copeland out.
And Crockett.
Okay.
Shout out to the Monett High School student section for coming out and celebrating tonight's senior night.
We want Chavez again.
Yeah.
Thrasher in the paint.
There you go.
Nice
Good
pass
pass
to Meeks off the window and good.
Good teamwork that time as Landon Thrasher got the ball inside and then a touch pass over to Meeks.
56-24, final minute of play. Porter's shot blocked out of bounds by Thrasher. Again, we mentioned this in our broadcast earlier this week. Landon Thrasher lost his grandpa.
Yeah, playing with a heavy heart, I'm
Yep.
sure, out there. And good for Landon to come in and be able to come in and play well. Just a junior.
Here's a miss by Reed Spring, and Andrew Ballack says pull it back out. Thrasher in the paint, and now they do bring it back out near midcourt with 30 seconds to go. Well, Reed Spring will lose their fourth consecutive ball game. The Cubs' 6-game losing streak will come to an end, and it will be their first home win of the season. After being 0-8 at home for first-year head coach Andrew Ballack, this one has to be awfully sweet. 56-24. Cubs knock off the Wolves. Our post-game show next on MHSCubs.com.
There's a new choice in the Monett area in honoring your deceased loved ones. Owners Jeremy and Angie Vanderboel are proud to announce the opening of Tombstone Solutions, LLC. They offer the highest quality granite monument sales, as well as monument leveling and cleaning at affordable pricing. Preserve your loved one's legacy. Stop paying high prices. Call Tombstone Solutions in Monett for an estimate. 417-737-0839.
At Hood Home Repair, HHR LLC, they've got all your needs covered, from residential remodels to commercial damage repairs and everything in between. From the simple to the lavish, HHR contractors can help you every step of the way. Their work is good, they promise. And behind that promise, they want you to know HHR backs their work with satisfaction guaranteed. HHR won't stop working until you like what they've done. Call today at 417-489-7545.
What are you grilling tonight? Prime Cut in Monett has a large selection of ribeyes, fillets, T-bones, pork steaks, pork chops, ribs, and more. Prime Cut will slice smoked ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef for great sandwich options. Don't forget about the Prime Cut food truck for your local community event. Owner James Thomas also provides catering service for any size group or gathering. Call 235-5990 or stop in today at 101 East Cleveland.
When you need tree removal, stump grinding, topping and trimming, pruning, lot clearing, storm damage, or bucket truck services, contact Joe's Tree Service. Offering residential and commercial service, this family-owned and operated company is fully licensed and insured for your protection. They provide free estimates and friendly service. Let Joe help with all your outside needs. Contact Joe's Tree Service at 417-499-9284.
Let's face it, buying and selling a home is stressful. Your real estate agent has your back whether you're a buyer or a seller. Agents have a fiduciary responsibility to their clients. They are legally obligated to put their client's best interests first. Make the right choice and hire Crown Double K Realty as your real estate agent. Crown Double K Realty has been working with buyers and sellers in Southwest Missouri since 1984. Put their years of experience to work for you. Call 417-235-5231 or stop by their office at 825 East Highway 60 in Monett.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Tombstone Solutions, a new business in the Monett area, kind of associated with Buchanan Funeral Home. But I want to remind you that they do monument sales, monument leveling, and monument cleaning. Have Jeremy show you some before and after photos. They do it for about a third of the cost of what their competitors charge. We're also sponsored by HHR Contractors, residential and commercial. Prime Cut at 101 East Cleveland. James Thomas, the longtime owner. Prime Cut food truck available for your community event or for catering needs. Joe's Tree Service, they're licensed and insured, providing free estimates. Give Joe a call, 417-499-9284. And Crown Double K Realty, 825 East Highway 60. Glenna Kraft, the broker, assisting buyers and sellers since 1984. Monett a winner over Reed Spring, 56-24. Cubs now 8-18. Reed Spring falling to 5-18 with a loss. Cubs led 17-7 at the end of the first quarter. They were up 31-11 at the half, led 52-19 after 3, and win at 56-24, their first home win of the year. And it is off to the district tournament. Cubs are off next week, and next ball game will be Tuesday, February 27th. They are the 5 seed. They'll play number 4 seed Mount Vernon at Mount Vernon at 6 p.m. That will be our next boys basketball broadcast on February the 27th. Reed Spring will be at Mountain Grove on Tuesday, February 20th, and then their district will be hosted by Rogersville, Class 4 District 11, Ava, Clever, Hollister, Rogersville, Mountain Grove, and Reed Spring. Pretty much what Andrew Ballack told us in the pregame show did happen tonight. Monett able to put a lot of pressure on Reed Spring, force some Wolves turnovers. Cubs were able to jump out to that big lead, had that huge 14-1 run in the first quarter that really set the tone.
Pretty well scripted the way that Coach Ballack talked about in the pregame, and come out and was able to maintain that intensity through the entire game for the Cubs and come away with this 32-point win, but got to feel like leave a good taste in your mouth for getting ready for district. Granted, it's going to be a whole week of practices before that they play again, so that can be a good thing or a bad thing as far as that's concerned, but got to feel good about the Cubs coming away and playing well. And if they play as well as they did tonight, they being the Cubs, then, you know, I like their chances of at least getting a win over in district, but that remains to be seen.
That Mount Vernon Monett winner gets top seed Seneca. Seneca defeating Monett twice, beat them in the Seneca tournament 51-44, and then the conference matchup was here in the annual Rose game, and the Indians won by 20, 69-49. Scoring tonight for the Cubs, Ian Waterman led the way with 20 points. Landon Brand also in double figures with 12. Alex Meeks with 6. Miles Young had 6. Heisman Crockett 3. Aiden Copeland 3. Logan Coots with 2. For the Wolves, nobody in double figures. Brody Pettigrew leading the way with 7 points. Vince Hembry had 5. Tyson Porter with 4. Nathan Mitchell had 4. 2 points for Ian Phillips and 2 points for Jaden Turner. Cubs win it by the final score of 56-24. We'll have more post-game coverage after this.
Family owned and operated Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens in Monett has the flowers, plants, candles, jewelry, chocolates, and beauty essentials to help you express yourself perfectly. Whether you want to convey sympathy, love, encouragement, or simply want to let someone know you care, Kay's Floral has a wide variety of bouquets to choose from, or they can put something together special just for you. Call 235-3095 or visit us at 712 East Cleveland.
At Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, we specialize in everything manufacturing. We are constantly expanding both building space and ideas to anticipate the needs of customers and stay ahead of the competition. Whether it's adding automation to increase capacity or modifying a current process, we always try to look ahead to utilize the newest technologies in order to maintain the very high level of quality and efficiency our customers have come to expect since 1979. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, 9 North Industrial Drive in Monett.
Home maintenance, yard projects, grilling or relaxing outside. Whatever you're doing, your neighbors at Monett Ace Hardware have what you need. Located inside Price Cutter, our expert associates have the know-how you need to get any job done right. Ace is the place where you'll find help in every aisle. Your local Monett Price Cutter Pharmacy offers free delivery or curbside pickup with your prescription order. We make it fast, easy, and convenient for you. We also offer vaccinations such as COVID-19, shingles, pneumonia, and influenza. Stop by and talk to your local Price Cutter pharmacist for more information.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live, brought to you by Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens at 712 East Cleveland. Visit her large gift shop for great ideas coming up for the spring, for spring flowers. Of course, Easter right around the corner. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products at 9 North Industrial Drive, a part of the Monett community since 1979. And Price Cutter, celebrating 56 years in the Ozarks. The Monett location, 2150 East Cleveland. Local matters. Cubs, a winner over the Wolves by the final of 56-24, joined by winning head coach Andrew Ballick. Great crowd, great student section, great positive energy that we talked about in our pregame show, and very proud of how your kids played for all 32 minutes. That 14-1 run in the first quarter really set the tone.
Yeah, for sure it did. Right, it was kind of a slow first quarter to start for us, but like you said, that 14-1 run to kind of create some separation. Then carried it over a little bit in the second quarter to go up 31-11 at halftime. But I mean, it's the defense. We gave up 7 points in the first quarter, and we gave up 4 points in the second quarter. Can't ask for much
and
more.
8 in the third and 5 in the fourth.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
I went into the game, said we need to give up less than 10 points a quarter, and we did a really good job at that. I went into halftime and said no more than 30 points for the game. Right. So my guys responded. They sat down and guarded. They rebounded the ball. When we didn't, they gave up a few second chance opportunities. But other than that, we rebounded the ball well, which led to who announced for us.
You got to start your 5 seniors. You've got 5 seniors. They all got to start. That was a nice moment. Very good job by you.
Yeah, it was good. Good for. I mean, we have 3 that normally start for us, but good for Aiden Copeland, who plays good minutes for us and gives us good production in all season. But good to get Eric Chavez out there, a senior who's never played basketball, hasn't played basketball before, right? So, and he's done a heck of a job this year. High character kid, and it's nice for him to get a start in front of this great crowd, like you talked about.
Offensively, Ian Waterman leads the way with 20 points, including 3 threes, and he just seemed to be locked in and focused tonight.
He did for sure. He really shot it well, but he got to his shots quick. He was decisive when he got to him. He was confident and decisive. He wasn't second-guessing himself, even when they flew at him after he made a couple threes. He put the ball on the deck and shot a couple dribble pull-ups, a floater. He was decisive with his shot selection, so that was good to see that.
Andrew, I loved how your team shared the basketball tonight. It didn't matter who scored. They'd make the extra pass. Somebody maybe had a better shot than what they were going to shoot. And I just thought your team, maybe their best game of passing the basketball,
for
finding
sure.
the open guy.
For sure, yeah. My guys really played for each other tonight. I mean, there's multiple times where I'm over on the sideline, and one of our players makes a shot on the court, and I got 5, 6, 7, 8 guys standing up right next to me. So that was good to see them cheering for each other, moving the ball. I preached to them, good for great, right? We got to give up a good shot to get a great one, and we really did that tonight, and that was why guys like Ian Waterman and others were able to be efficient.
Next week off, next ball game, Tuesday, February 27th. Monett the 5 seed, Mount Vernon the 4 seed. Mount Vernon playing on their home floor. We talked about a bit in our pregame show, that recent matchup this week. Mount Vernon winning 54-43. But I'm telling you, you take this energy to Mount Vernon on the 27th. I like your chances.
Right, yeah, I do as well. Yeah, we have that week off. So that'll be good for us to get healthy a little bit, get rested up, iron some things out, and then get ready for district play. Right, and it's probably going to be a hostile environment on the road, playing a district game on the road, but that's fine. If we bring our energy, bring our same effort and passion for the game tonight, Tuesday against Mount Vernon as we did tonight, then throw the ball up, and I love our chances. It'll be a good fight.
I know 8-18 is not how you envisioned your first year of the regular season, but just talk about the improvement your team has made from November, December for now here in February.
Yeah, for sure. Showed a lot of improvement from when we first got together. We had some good moments, some good stretches of the season. We had some stretches where we struggled, and we've talked about it every radio show.
Yeah.
A lot of those stretches where we struggled, this most recent stretch we've been on until tonight, it wasn't a full game that we played bad.
No,
it was just a small portion of a game. And when you're in district play, conference play, that is, any night when you're playing a game, when you have a small stretch where you kind of have go on a lull, kind of have a lapse, mental breakdowns, it's hard to win games, right? So we've showed improvement. We've had growth, show growth. Tonight was a really good game for us going into that district play. I love my team's energy every day, their passion, their want to get better, and that's just what it finally showed on the court tonight.
Nice of you guys to be able to honor your 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade teams, plus your 7th and 8th grade teams. There's a lot of youth basketball kids that kind of looking up to see their role models, see these varsity
100%.
Players, and one of those days they're going to be on the varsity team.
Exactly, yeah. It was good to get a couple of those youth teams out here, as well as, like you said, your 7th and 8th grade group, because they, I tell my kids all the time, hey, you're role models. These kids look up to you, even when you don't think it, even when you don't notice, even when you don't know that they're looking up to you. So the way you carry yourself, every decision you make, every time you're on the floor or not on the floor, it matters, right? Because someone else is watching, someone who is looking up to you and trying to pick up on good habits, right? So my guys have done a good job being role models to those kids, and will continue to do a good job.
Have a great week of practice next week. As you said, get some of those injuries rested and come out with fresh legs on the 27th, and we will look forward to talking to you then.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Andrew Ballock joined us on the postgame show. Monett gets the home win over Reed Spring, 56-24. We will come back and wrap it up in a minute.
Whether it's starting a business, helping with social media, project management, or scheduling, Danae's Virtual Desk is a one-stop shop for anything you need help with. Why a virtual assistant? The best part is that you're paying for a business service rather than having to hire an employee, schedule and manage them, and do payroll. We focus on ways to free up your day, reduce your workload, relieve your stress, and simplify your life. Want to get started today? Go to Denae'sVirtualDesk.com or send an email, hello@Denae'sVirtualDesk.com.
Hey all you Cub fans, it's Jamie Lenz here. Good luck tonight, Cubs. Hey, if you're at a ball game, chances are your life's pretty busy. And that's what we're here for. We are making home-cooked meals from our kitchen to your table with little to no cleanup. So check out our menu on Facebook. We post a menu every Saturday, and we would love to see you here at Jamie Lenz.
I don't want to be in my car longer than I'm with my doctor. That's why I love 5-star care I can trust at Cox Health in Monett. Not just for me, but for everyone in my family. The full-service emergency department, urgent care, or primary care and specialist clinics are open when I need them. And I know they've got us covered with everything from stroke care to sports medicine. Because at Cox Health, quality care is close to home and always on my schedule.
The Monett Athletic Booster Club is growing, and they want you to help. The Booster Club operates to support all Monett High School Cubs and Lady Cubs athletic teams by providing monetary support, volunteer support, and promoting team spirit. Their efforts reach out to all Monett High School athletic activities in an unbiased way. Your help, whether financial or by volunteering your time, is greatly appreciated. To become an active member in the Monett Athletic Booster Club, contact the high school office.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Danae's Virtual Desk, a virtual assistant. Get started today, Denae'sVirtualDesk.com. Jamie Lynn, see her Facebook page for the weekly menu. She does catering. She does delicious home-cooked meals. Pick those up Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Usually offers a daily lunch special as well. That is all on her Facebook page, Jamie Lynn's. A single, $9, family, it's going to be a double, $17. Also have options for family and extended family. Cox Health for 5-star care for my whole family. I trust Cox Health in Monett and the Monett Athletic Booster Club. Back one final time, the Cubs over Reed Spring, 56-24. And you can just kind of feel the relief off of the shoulders of Andrew Ballock. His kids played their best 32 minutes of the year, not only offensive, but especially defensive. Reed Spring points by quarters, 7, 4, 8, and 5.
Yeah, anytime you win, it's a good feeling, but the way the Cubs have struggled here in the last couple of 3 weeks. In fact, a 6-game losing streak coming into this one. So if you can get a win, especially getting a win just before district, you got to feel good about yourself. And, Coach Ballack said, I'd kind of like to have a game maybe Tuesday, but on the other hand, these kids can celebrate for a whole week almost before they play their next game, which will be a district game. And, of course, once you get to district, you lose, you're done. So that's added pressure there, but the Cubs have got to feel good about their performance tonight as well. They should.
And after 26 games, I would think a week off would really bring fresh legs into that district tournament starting the 27th.
Exactly.
So, season.
You can kind of give the kids a day off, so to speak, even maybe completely, to where they don't have to come in and practice. Leave it open to see who comes on their own type thing. But on the other hand, give the kids a day off, no game, no pressure, get ready to go and build from this win tonight.
It's going to wrap up our broadcast tonight. Our thanks to Monett coach Andrew Ballack and to Reed Spring head coach Austin Kendrick, as well as Reed Spring announcer Perry Phillips for their help prior to tonight's game. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making our live and archive coverage possible. We cannot do these broadcasts without the support of the advertisers. To our listeners, please go into the sponsor's place of business. Tell them you heard their ad on MHSCubs.com and how much you appreciate their support of high school athletics. Thanks to the folks in Monett for the courtesies extended to us. The superintendent, Dr. Mark Drake, high school principal, Dr. Isaac Suter, athletic director, Ty Gates. Our next high school basketball broadcast will be in the district tournament. And again, we talked about the boys bracket. For the girls bracket, the Lady Cubs got the number 2 seed. They get a bye to the semifinals in that 6-team district. The Lady Cubs will play either Mount Vernon or Seneca on Wednesday, February the 28th. And that broadcast will be heard on Mountaineers.com, MTNEERS.com. If the Lady Cubs win their semifinal and play in the championship game on Friday, March 1st, that broadcast will be back here on MHSCubs.com. For the boys, playing Mount Vernon in the quarterfinals, Tuesday, February the 26th, 5:30 for the pregame. The tip will be at 6. If Monett wins that game, they'll play Seneca in the semis Thursday at 6. That game here on MHSCubs.com, and then the boys' championship will be Saturday, March the 2nd at 3 o'clock. Big thanks to Dave Beckett for joining us tonight and throughout the season. We will join you again in the district tournament in Mount Vernon. Our final score tonight, Monett 56, Reed Spring 24. This is Mike McClure saying thank you so much for joining us, and good night from Monett High School.
You've been listening to Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game was sponsored by 3D Corporate Solutions, Friendly Tire, Bass Equipment, EFCO, Coast to Coast, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Shane's Heating and Air, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Vaughn's JDV, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, the Monett Times, the CPA Group, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, Tyson Foods, Wintech, Post Electric, Randall, Mosry and Randall, Play Power, Blouse Family Dentistry, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, First State Bank, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, Grand Tire, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Nestle Road and Roberts, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Architectural Systems Incorporated, Quick Draw Gun, K Concrete, Price Cutter, Schreiber Foods, Great Dave's Coffee, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Jim Haston, Edward Jones, Morton Buildings, Remax Properties, Smokin' Wheels Barbecue, Monett Mufflers and More, Jack Henry, Sonic Drive-In, Joy's Infant and Children's Boutique, HHR Construction, Buchanan Funeral Home, Tombstone Solutions, Prime Cut, Joe's Tree Service, Crown Double K Realty, K's Floral Affair and Gardens, Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, T-Shirt Snob, Danae's Virtual Desk, Jamie Lynn's, and Cox Monett Hospital. MHSCubs.com is a division of McClure Broadcasting, LLC. For an up-to-date broadcast schedule, as well as to listen to the archived broadcast of this game, go to MHSCubs.com. Thanks for listening.